1958 MGA Roadster. As you can see, finished in lovely enamel black with the contrasting red interior. If you check the pictures as well, it does have a very nice grey soft top with the lift outside windows, which we do have here. You can see if we look at those, really nice condition on both sides. But again, check the photos, we've got the full thing there. And it isn't the lift out version, it is the one that stows behind the seats. And actually a really easy one to work as well, which is unusual. Normally they're quite stiff. This one's very good. It's been owned by the same guy for the last 10 years. He bought the car in 2014. It did have a restoration in the mid-90s, proper body off, redo. And again, we've got quite a lot of pictures of that. If you check the description, I'll detail all of that in there, everything we've got. We picked it up from the gentleman's house. Lovely heated garage where it's been for the last 10 years, used very sparingly. The speedo was reset when the car was restored in the mid-90s, so it's done 9,300 odd miles since the car was redone. We do get quite a few MGAs, but this one is a particularly nice one. I have had it down the road this morning. Drives beautifully, nice and tight. No wobbling in the steering, the brakes are lovely. Pulls very well, the gear change is really, really good. But we're going to start by having a good look at the bodywork, then we'll check the interior out, and then we'll get it fired up. If we start on this driver's side, if we look down this side, you can see it's lovely and straight. Normally black cars of this era are not very forgiving. If they're full of filler, you'll tell straight away, but this one, as you can see, lovely and straight all the way down. Really nice mirror finish. All nice and tidy, in that arch itself coming round there, nice and sharp on the lip. The rest of that wing is all very good. We've got the grey piping in there, which actually matches the soft top as well, which is nice. It's on wires, this one as well, which is a nice touch with matching Michelins all the way around. We'll double check. This one's on the correct Michelin. Loads of tread left in that. Really nice. Could do with a proper little polish of the nooks and crannies, but generally very good. If we're going to be really picky, I'd say the car wouldn't hate a good machine polish. We've just got a couple of little swirls. You'll see one there, just from being a black car, washed with a sponge. Machine polish would make a big difference, but actually, as you can see, I mean, we filmed this in 4K, you can see lovely deep black paintwork. Coming down this driver's side, all nice and tidy down the wing itself. Again, testament to how good the paintwork is. You can see more of me than you can in the car, so I apologise about that. Going along the underside, again, you can see sill is all nice and straight. And underneath there, really nice and clean. Very, very good. Coming down this side, all good on the door. Normally you get some scratches along the top here, but this one's all nice and tidy. And then where this rear arch kicks out, quite often you can get a lot of stone chips down here that can sort of manifest into rust, but this one, as you can see, is very good. And then the arch itself sharp all the way around, and normally you can get a bit of rust coming through down the bottom here, but as you can see, very, very good down there. All the way across that rear wing, lovely and tidy. We do have a couple of light scuffs where the soft top sits on top of this panel, but actually I would imagine the machine polish will get rid of 99% of that. Continuing our way around, chrome on the rear bumper is nice. It's not perfect, but it is nice. It's got no real pitting in it. It's just ever so slightly milky if you're going to be really, really picky, but generally very good. As is the chrome luggage rack. The paintwork round the luggage rack, again, nice and tidy. All the way around this seam, that's all good. The rear lights are clear. Neither of those have got any cracking in it. And below the bumper, you can see the exhaust getting nice and fresh. Does come on that plate as well, JFO 131, nice plate, that one. Coming round on the passenger side, again, if we look up this side, you can see lovely and straight. One of the things that gets me is just how good the panel gaps are all the way around. Normally on these things, they kick out at the bottom, they don't quite line up at the front. This gap's never as good as that, really very good. Rear wing, lovely and tidy. Again, this arch is sharp all the way around, another good wheel and tyre. We're on 3 out of 3 Michelin so far. And again, like I say, a couple of little light scuffs you see there where the soft top sat, but again, I gave it a quick wipe down and most of them came off already, so good machine polish should cut most of those away, I would imagine. Nothing to whinge about on this side. Mark-wise, all very good. If we're going to be really, really picky, we've got one tiny little stone chip just there. That is how picky I'm having to be. And then underneath from this side again, the sill. Lovely and straight all the way up there. You can see the exhaust. Floor pans are all very, very good. Really, really well looked after car, this. All the painted section coming up the top here. and behind the windscreen is all nice. The chrome around the screen itself, the seal looks to, I imagine that was changed in the mid-90s when the car was restored, but it's obviously been stored well since because it's lovely and soft. It's no tearing, it's not dry. And then coming down on the front wing, a little bit of dust there that we've missed, ignore that. I'm trying to find something to whinge about, but it's making it very difficult. Lovely and sharp in that front arch, and then this front end here where again you can normally find a bit of stone chipping and bubbling, but actually this one's very good. Another good wheel with Michelin tyre. If we're being really picky, there's a tiny little bit of pitting in the vents on the chrome work there. You can only just see it. You can actually still buy those, replace them quite easily. This side is actually very good. It's more that side than anything. And like I mentioned earlier on, there is a few swirls in the bonnet. There's one there. Our lights are picking them up lovely. You can see them exactly as they are. Round out the front. Normally you want to look down this seam here and this one here for any corrosion coming through, but as you can see, these are all very good. Chrome work on the front is nice and tidy. Around the grille is good. Slats are all nice and clean. Headlights and side lights are all very good. And again, down here, there's no real signs. There's one or two very faint stone chips. I mean, the camera's not even picking them up, but they are there. And at some point, it's caught the lip there. Just see a little bit of paint chipped off, but you have to get right on top of it to see it. So overall, really presentable, very, very good looking car. Obviously been well cared for. Someone spent a lot of money on it at some point. Moving into the interior, and again, if you know these things, Roadsters, no external handles, internal only. Best colour combo as well, black with a red interior. Enamel black, bright red interior. Lovely and clean on that door card. And along the top there, so you've got your screw section, that's where your window sits down and sits in this grommet here. Again, check the photos, you'll see all that. We've got sticker, so the owner serviced the car last year, carb rebuild, all that sort of stuff. He's put his own little sticker in there just as a reminder. A little bit of patina on the seat there, just from people getting in and out, which actually I don't think I've ever seen an MGA where that doesn't happen. That's because this sits proud of this. And normally on your car, on your car, if you think about a GT or something like that, that'll be further back than this slam panel. On an A, these sit forward, so the thing that gets the wear is the seat. It's always the same. If you check every MG, you'll see it. Lovely and soft on the leather. There's no wear on any of the piping. All the seams are good. Really very good. Steering wheel is nice and tidy. There's no real signs of any wear on that. The leather on the dash, again, that's lovely. And along the top of the painted section, again, that's nice. Like the rest of the car, machine polish on that wouldn't hurt. Carpet set's nice and tidy. It's had this aftermarket mat on top of the original ones, protecting everything there. And like I said, you tilt the seats forward, you'll see there's that storage cover, and then there's your hood underneath. Check the photos, there's plenty of photos of it on there. It's a lovely, lovely, tidy hood. We'll just creep around this side and we'll undo the boot. If I can get my hand in there. There we go. Obviously you've got fat hands, you see. Right, and then into the boot we've got a few spares that the owners sort of amassed over the years. Some shoes, a few bits of other bits and bobs, a jack, knock-off tool for the wheels, obviously your spare wheel, but all lovely and tidy in there. Underside of the boot lid's nice. And again, all the doors, all the boot, the bonnet, everything shuts really, really well. Don't have to pull anything too hard. Same goes for the bonnet as well, just under there. Nice and light. Passenger seat on this side, all very good. Again, the seams are nice. There's no real wear. It's lovely and firm. The leather's soft. It's not ingrained with any dirt. Exactly what you'd want. Same story on the dash on this side as well. And the door card, lovely and tidy. Both door shuts are nice and neat. They've obviously been getting in and out with some care. There's no scuffs from boots or anything like that. And then under the bonnet, you've got that 1500cc twin SU carbs. From what I can tell, looks to be nice and original, not messed with, not modified. Like I said, I did take it up the road this morning. Drives really well. I've driven quite a few of these. This one drives particularly well, nice and tight. Lovely and clean in there. All your plaques with your VIN numbers and everything are nice and visible. All good in there. And again, it's been parked here for a couple of hours, just cooling down for the video. No drops of fluid on the floor there. Starting it up, dead easy. Ignition on. Hit the starter. Fires up on the button. We'll check the oil pressure gauge. So not revved or anything like that, sitting just where it wants to be. All very good. So there you have it. Enamel black with red, MGA Roadster. If you want to come and have a look at the car, we're here every day. Just let us know, we'll book you in. If you can't get to see it, again, get in touch. We can send you photos, we can send you videos, anything you might need. Thank you.